All right, let me put y'all on game, man. You know what I mean? So my books, along with my company, No More Suits Publishing Company, our catalog, right? You know, all the books that you can get off our website is now available at Queen Coffee Bean. So you can go and get the shopping experience in person at a coffee shop, right? You can sit down and read the book, right? At the coffee shop while you drinking coffee from Yemen or Kenya or Ethiopia, right? All of her coffee from this coffee lounge comes from the eastern part of Africa, East Africa. Like I had coffee for the first time today from Yemen. Okay? So what I'm telling you is that if you go out and get these books now, your book is going to be valuable because you brought one of the original copies from the Queen Coffee Bean. So this is our first time, me personally as an author, my first time getting my books into a coffee shop. You understand what I'm telling you? So that's historic, and it's always going to be around. That's always going to be an outlet. You know what I mean? So that's culture. Like my book, The Alarm Clock, is a book that you read early in the morning when you drink coffee. You know what I mean? And my sister Nana got her books in there. Her Morning Run. That's poetry. So she wrote that book while she was drinking coffee after she went on her morning runs on Saturdays. And that's the vibe of her book. It's written like, you know what I mean, in a trail. Like the poetry is a trail for, you know, women that do that morning job. So sisters, if you poetic, go support Nana book. She created a blueprint. Without realizing it, she created a blueprint for all of these authors. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to pass by Maya Angelou neck of the woods. So she created a platform for modern female authors who write poetry, or who's been writing poetry like how she did since they were little kids. Like how Nip say they never had a platform to explain it. Now you do. Books. What they do? Now you can relate to another female poet or male poet. I'm a male poet, or I like to say artist of words. You feel me? I'm an artist of words. So Book of Rhymes is word art. Book of Rhymes is now available there, my friends. So it's no excuse. Like, we gotta support our own. So looking at it from a national standpoint, I'm telling you that Carolina is our nation. Carolina is our nation. So when the category for authors come up, who is the authors that y'all have from y'all nation? From Carolina, we got Daryl Q. Slade. You know what I mean? We got Daryl Q. Slade. Well, what books does he have? You got to be able to pull those books out. You know? And me personally, I actually purchase books to read. So I'm going everywhere. I travel 60 miles, 50 miles to get Jay Rogers. Because it's rare. You know what I mean? Everybody don't know about Jay Rogers. Best believe it's going to be in the Queen Coffee Bean. We speaking it. Watch. Bacadillo. So, you know, I'm putting up on game. Who's going to be those first purchasers from the bookstore? Your book need to go into a case, and they autograph. They already autographed. Stamp 5/8. They're endorsed by me, the author. So you could put those in the case, you know, and pass it down. Like I got the original 5 Negro Presidents by Jay Rogers. Imagine if J. Rogers endorsed that. And how much it'll be worth now. Now you can get it, but you're getting the modern version, the modern prints. But is that the original print? No, it's not. And so this version of Book of Rhymes and the alarm clock may not, it's going to be a limited amount of prints on those. So that means that once we cut off of these first edition prints, that's it for that. So the people that got it, y'all, well, you just got more wealthy. Your books just appreciated. And like I tell people all the time, when you buy books from me, put it in a trust. Start a book trust. And record that into your book trust for your children. You know what I mean? So go purchase this book. And write in and say, I purchased this book, this date from this location. Outwitting the Devil there. The original print from the original manuscripts from 1938 that was published in 2011 because Napoleon Hill's Conversation with the Devil. It was like a compromise. The devil was like, well, if you write this book, you know what I'm saying, nobody's gonna buy it because nobody wants to hear this stuff and they're gonna think you're crazy and you're psychotic. So when you release this, the people aren't gonna buy it. And Napoleon Hill was like, bet, all right, I'm gonna release it in 2011. Napoleon Hill died in 1970. And his book is still that is the #1 selling book, Outwitting the Devil. But this is the original text that does not have commentary from Sharon Lecture. That's the black and gold one you see? No. These books is sourced directly from the Napoleon Hill Foundation. And we got the original Think and Grow Rich hard copy. That's available on No More Suits and at the Queen Coffee Bean in High Point. So, there's an outlet for you. So, yeah, man, like, go out there, man. Go try, like, say, hey, I'm coming. I want to try some of that. How many of y'all had Yemenese coffee? How many of you all had Yemenese coffee that was roasted in front of you? You literally see them roast the coffee in your face. Coffee is green. The coffee beans, the Queen Coffee Beans is green. Then it has to be roasted. So they're literally roasting the coffee in front of you. So you see in the source, they're coming directly from the eastern seaboard of Africa and coming to the eastern seaboard of America. Understood? Do you understand? So, this is nation. This is what we call nationhood. This is nationhood. So again, be one of those original purchasers. Go ahead. You heard it here first. So it don't take you nothing to get in your car and say, hey man, I'm about to go get, you know what I'm saying, signed books. Even if you already got them, I'm gonna go get them to be one of the first purchases, son. You know what I'm saying? And then take a picture and tag me. Tag Daryl Q. Slade. In No More Suits. And Queen Coffee Bean. Tag us. So you got it from here. I promise you, you're gonna feel good about yourself. And then the message, the most important thing is the message. How are you distributing the message? What are you taking from the message that's in this book? Like, one of the things that, we were building on today, that's a topic in the alarm clock, is how we feel like if we black, we lack. But that's not the case. What's your calling is your calling. It's not, oh, well, we're going to limit his calling because he got melanin. No. Your calling was written before humanity entered the planet. Your calling was written in the book of life, in the Akashic records, before, humanity entered the planet. So that's the message in the alarm clock. Instead of building another man's kingdom, we need to build our own. I'm like, they expect us to riot. They don't expect us to have our books on shelves in coffee stores, in coffee shops, in the same jurisdictions in the schools that told us that that was setting us up to be fools, that was telling us that we was fools, that was telling us that we didn't know how to read and write. But we wrote 4 books and got our copyrights. Now we out of sight, moving these books to our websites, getting rid of all these parasites, because now I got sight so I can see the unforeseen. Chapter 1, you know what I mean. Now it's at the Queen Coffee Bean. Yeah. It's just the Piedmont team. Get on the team. Because if you ain't right, you left. And you gonna get left. Yeah. It's not the death of auto-tunes. It's the death of the ego. Yeah. Because I'm like Moses, freed in the captivity, the mental captivity of my people. Yeah. Yeah. And we flying like a eagle. Yeah. So we flying like a Philadelphia eagle. Yeah. Cause we are the gold. These bars been cold. Stories ain't been told. Cause they say we don't read. Infested with greed. You stack paper, but you ain't got books. Yeah. These my weapons. I'ma leave them hooked, shook, ones. Yeah. And all I need is a pen and a pad. Yeah. All I need is a pen and a pad, and I'ma write like I'm from Baghdad, cause we the original Arabs. Dang. They don't know about the Yemenis. Yeah. Who's the original Jew? They don't have no clue. Yes, they do, cause all they gotta say is look at you. We that chosen few. These are all the chapters in the alarm clock, by the way. It's inked on me. My skin is the page. Yeah, man. So y'all make sure y'all go to the Queen Coffee Bean. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna do there. You know what I mean? That partnership and the collaboration. Right now, it's just the books. So you just start off by, supporting your own. You know what I mean? An Aboriginal coffee shop. Aboriginal. That gets coffee sourced from East Africa. We're gonna say East Africa. That's what we call the Kingdom of Kush. The Kingdom of Kush, and this is the Kush Empire. You know what I mean? In Kemet, they call it Semi-Toi. Semitwa, the uniting of the two lands, right? So as above, so below, as east, so west. Because we the best. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, you know, these books is our future, man. Go buy these books. Buy them for the youth. Buy them for the kid. Mommies, get these books for your kids. You know what I mean? Mommies, get these books for yourself. Fathers, get these books for your sons. And I ain't done. Give them a book before you give them a gun. Yeah. Mommy said you gotta read before you have fun. Yeah, man, we gotta read. And the more you read, the more I write. The more you get, the more we print. That's it, man. No more suits. Shop no more suits, man. If it's some books that you see on the that's not available at the coffee shop, that's available on the website, go purchase it. You feel me? You feel me? This is how we do. Yeah, man. So you heard it here first from the source. So now you can go into the Queen Coffee Bean shop and get book. It's like Barnes and Noble. You feel me? It's like the reverse psychology. It's like Starbucks ain't got Barnes and Noble in their coffee shops, but Barnes and Noble got Starbucks in their bookstore. So now this is like reverse. Now you can go to, that's one of the few bookstores, coffee shops that has books, a book vendor in it. You know what I mean? So we literally reversed, and this is all our people. We did it first, right? We did it first. So now we did the reverse on what Barnes and Noble did with Starbucks. Because you can go to Starbucks, you can go to Starbucks and read, but you can't get no books. You feel what I'm saying? And you definitely can't get my books, not from Starbucks. You know what I mean? But you gotta hear what you're saying. Starbucks. Is that star currency? I be dropping gems on people and they just, you know, y'all appreciate me later. But for now, just go get my books. If you want more bars by Q, read Book of Rhymes. Now I say, this can't be my Book of Rhymes. Found this upstairs in the closet and boxes and you know what I mean? So yeah. Man, I'm telling you, bro. It's a good feeling. So yeah, again, that's 1200 East Chester Road or Drive, High Point, North Carolina, Suite 202. You know what to do. Telling you was sent by Q, the original Jew with a darker hue. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. I just wanted to let y'all know where it's at. Shalom Aleichem. No excuse. It's no excuse now, people. It's no excuse. Shalom.